Zombie apocalypse.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I am going to give you an overview of Android Studio. So we have many activities, many folders, many directories in our Android Studio, and let us talk about that today. So first let me open my Android Studio. And what I will do is, if any existing project opens up, I will close that and I will start a new project. So first let this open, and here I am going to click on start a new Android Studio project, and here you can see many templates, right? So about these we will talk in the future, but for today let us go with empty activity and next. And here I am going to give this project as a name overview. Okay, so here you can select the language, for example Java or Kotlin. So I'm going with Java, and here you can select the minimum SDK, which means every phone has an API, right? Jelly Bean, KitKat or Lollipop. So here you can select that. So if I select this KitKat, 98.1% of the devices can access our app, which means our app will run on that many devices. And here if I go with 4.0 ice cream sandwich, approximately 100% of the devices will get access. Okay, so here I will go with Android 4.1 Jelly Bean and click on finish. So now this will take some time because of some Gradle build, so let us wait for that. And here let me maximize this, and here you can see this Gradle build, right? So let the Gradle do its work and let us wait. I will move this aside here so that we can have a clear look. Okay, so now everything is done here, and here you can see this Android, right? If your bar is with project here and you are seeing some this kind of interface, just click on this project and click on Android. Okay, so let me okay, so now in this app let us go to manifest folder first, and here let us check what is this. So here you can see some code, and this is some backup. If you want your app to have a backup, here you can click change this to true or false. Here you can give icon, which is the like logo of your app, and here also this is the round icon, and this is the app name or the label which you can see on the app bar. Okay, and this is the theme of your app. You can change this here, values and style, right? In here you can change your theme, and we have only one activity, right? So that's why here we can see main activity. And okay, so now let us go to Java here, and in the first one, main activity. So normally we don't touch these two, so let us not talk about this. So in the main activity and this main activity XML, we know that all the styling work of our app can be done here in this main activity XML. Okay, main activity XML, and here we got a code like this which prints hello world on the screen, and here this is the Java file where you can do all the programming, like when a button is clicked what to be done, when something is clicked what to be done, you can show notifications. Okay, so all that will be in this main activity. So the XML file only does the styling work, which you can see. Okay, which you can see on your screen or your app. All the thing will be done in this activity main.xml. And how your app reacts will be done in this main activity. Okay, so now this, you can see in this rest folder we have this drawable folder, right? So here you can paste all the images which you want to use in your app. So to paste any image, what you can do is you can just save your image and you can just copy, and here you can paste it directly, Control C and Control V. Okay, and from here you can directly access it. For example, if I want I'm going to give an image here, I can just, I will do this wrap content and this wrap content. If you don't know what is wrap content and match parent, all this we will talk in some another video. So but for today, let me give this. For example, here from the source, which means from where I am calling my image, and here you can see Android color drawable, right? So drawable ABC vector test. So in the drawable folder we have an image named ABC vector test. Okay, or this IC launcher foreground, we can call this. Okay, so whenever you paste any image here, you can just do it drawable and your image name. Okay, so I'm going to remove this, and the layout, which is this one. In the layout we can find our XML files, and bitmap we'll talk in any other video. Let's not concentrate on that. And in the values you can see 3 folders: colors, string, and style. So all the like colors you can describe here. For example, I want a new color so that I can use it in my app. So for that I will do is color, and name I can give anything. For example, I want to use a black color, so I will obviously give name as black. And here when I close this, automatically this generates, and here I can give the code, which is 00. Okay, numlock 000000. If you don't know how I got this code, you can just Google it, color codes, and you will get many codes. And here I got this black color, right? So if I want to use this black color, I can just do here is color, text color, and here at the rate color, you can see black, right? This color I just created here, and here you can see color as and color primary dark. Color, if I use color accent, here you can see the color got changed. Okay, so in that way you can add and use colors. In the same way we have style. Okay, so if you want, you can what do I say, change your app style or your activity style. From here you need to just create your style and you can call it in the way like we did for colors. Okay, and here the string is whatever. For example, if you are making an app which supports many languages, for example, if you are working in a big project and your project works on many other languages for their respectable countries. Okay, so if you want Hindi, you can change it to Hindi. If you want Telugu, you can change it to Telugu. So for that, all the strings which you use in our app, you can directly give a resource in this file. Okay, for example, here I am in my XML. I am going to copy this and I will paste the same code here, but let me bring this down, and here I will write second text view. Okay, here I wrote second text view. So whenever a user changes the app to their language, we need this to change to their language. Okay, so for that we can just go to this bulb here. You need to just click on this, and here you can see a bulb image and extract string resource, and you can add a string resource in the string, and here you can change whatever you want. Okay, so whenever this is called, this will be printed. So if you don't understand this, when we do projects you can understand. Okay, but for now you can just know about these. Okay, and in the Gradle scripts we have a module app. Here we can give all the dependencies, like whenever you are using an API or something another thing, everything has a implementation or a dependency. Okay, so here you can add those dependencies and you can click on sync. For example, I am going to remove this, and here you can see sync now, so that all the Android Studio project will get synced with that implementation. So when I just place it here again and I clicked on sync now, this will do some work, and all the thing which is under this will get implemented. Okay, so these are the files in Android Studio, and from the next video we will continue our projects. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, and bye for now.